Morning. So we made it through Christmas. Lots of family visits and busy time. The last couple of nights we're doing all right with Izzy. He's sleeping through, but I think that is partly to do with how busy we're keeping him during the day, passing him around whole family and that, So he's very grizzly in the evening, and then we get him home and manage to settle him, and we so last night we did sort of 6 hours straight, and then today we did the same. But like this morning he woke up and he won't really feed properly, so it's a never-ending cycle of battling. Going into this week, so it's Tuesday today. No treatment yesterday. There was 6 days in a row last week, including Christmas Eve. And then this week it's just Tuesday to Friday. My weird sort of cold means I need to wee thing is still quite strong. That stopped me from sleeping properly the last couple of nights. So I think we're going to have to bring that up with the nurses. See what happens there. But yeah, other than that, I think not really much to say at this point. I'll update you as the week goes on. Hello, Baba close up. You alright, bud? You can also have a little Scar close up. Turn that this way. Morning. So we are middle of the week between Christmas and New Year. It's Wednesday, 28th. I've woken up this morning feeling really lousy. I'm hoping that it's just a combination of bad, food and drink choices over the last week or so. I'd been kind of feeling worse and worse over the last few days, and come to the decision that I need to try keto again. So I stopped the keto for a good reason. I didn't have enough energy at the time. Purely because I wasn't getting enough calories on board, so I wasn't really able to help out with Izzy properly. But since I've changed my diet, I'm now working out every few days, trying for every other day. It's been tricky over Christmas, but I am aiming for every other day, and I'm hoping that going forward, because I'm working out, I'll be able to get more calories on board. You alright there, bud? Yeah, he's alright. So yeah, I'm hoping I'll be able to get more calories on board, and stabilise my diet. The other thing that did change, which could be diet related, is this thing where when I get cold I need a wee, which is part of why I think I feel so lousy this morning. So last night from about 7 o'clock I just didn't really drink much because I was determined to actually get to bed. It worked, but I've woken up this morning and you can hear it there. Very crispy. So yeah, I think I think it's time to get back on it with the diet. It was working. It completely eliminated my focal activity in my mouth and my hand, which has crept back in. And I'm hoping that if I can fix my diet back up, that'll go away, and that should knock on and help other things. So we'll see how we get on, and then so I'll probably spend the next, so where are we, 28, 29, 30, so I've got three days until New Year, and then that January challenge starts as well. So from January onwards, then I'll start sort of tracking some weight loss as well, because I imagine I will lose weight, which would be a nice secondary effect. That it's not really the main reason I'm going to do this, but it will work. It was working. I'd lost about 3 kilos on that stretch where I did it for 3 or 4 weeks, and I'll put it all back on now, as you can imagine. So I'm not too bothered about getting into ketosis dead quickly, but I will be aiming for full ketosis rather than just low carb, which is kind of what I'd crept back to for a week or so. And then the week of Christmas, I just went full, chocolates and whatever, which is where I think I'm starting to feel a bit lousy. So I'm going to cut that back out now and get back on, taking my green drink in the morning and sort of high protein, high fat diet. Try and cut as much sugar out as I can. It's definitely starting to become a problem. And fingers crossed it will work. Also, it reintroduced full caffeine for the first time yesterday, which could be having an effect. Purely because we ran out of decaf pods for our coffee machine. So I just need to make sure I reorder some of those. Roll on the rest of the week. Yeah, look at this space boy. Yeah. It's hard, isn't it? You're doing a big poop. Morning. Very early this morning. So it's 10 to 5. I've already eaten. Been up for about an hour. My turn with the boy. He's being a bit fussy, but he's still sleeping. It's just fussy sleeping. So treatment this week is not a huge amount to report. It's all just sort of plodding along. The mask for some reason has loosened off, so they've had to put some extra shims underneath my head when the mask goes on, and when I come off the machine now I look like a beehive. I've got like a sort of hexagon pattern on my head. I'll put a picture up. Bit odd really, but not really any problem. It doesn't hurt, it's not painful. It's just a bit weird. They haven't said if there's a reason why that would have happened or anything, just that it can happen. Outside of that, not much to report. I'm still working on my fitness recovery. I've been messaging a lifting gym in Hull, which I'm hoping I can get to on my own on a bus. I'm trying to think long term now. I can't drive for 2 more years, so it's going to be at least February 2025 before I can drive again. So I need to be thinking, when I'm another few months down the line from here and better enough that I can be off on my own doing my own thing, I need to be able to get out from the house and get somewhere. The gym that we normally go to in Pocklington's too far away. It's not, it'd take me 4 hours to get into Hull, and then 2 hours into Hull, and then 2 hours on the bus, then out back into the sticks. Whereas, as the crow flies, we can drive it in about half an hour. But it's too far to cycle or like electric scooter or anything like that, so it's not doable. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Stuff in the garage is going pretty well. Just been working on the normal, the program that I was given this week, rather than doing anything fancy that I did at Christmas. So I think that'll be a separate video, so I'll put a link to that in the description, and if you're interested in seeing that, then you can shoot over and see that video. Try and keep this just a sort of treatment diary. I think I'm going to do a video soon about the bald, sort of tips on how to look after it, because it's I've had to learn a lot over the last week or so about how to keep on top of it and make sure it's okay. And the only thing really I suppose to say about that is that it took me a little while to get used to the cold. So this thing where I need to pee when I'm cold is sort of fading away now. Whatever that was, it seems to be passing. And I'm getting used to just sitting with my head out. At first I needed a hat on all the time, whereas now it's not so bad. So, all good. So my last session of the week today. Only 4 sessions this week because of, you know, the break over Christmas, and then it's the same again next week with it being New Year. There's only 4 sessions, so Tuesday to Friday, and then the week after we're then back into it, and then the week after that is the last week, and so there's only 4 sessions that week. I finish on the Thursday, so we're past halfway. I haven't actually counted up how many sessions it's been. So today is the 20th session of 33. So yeah, well past halfway. I'll do a roundup when I finish the cycle. I'll do a roundup video, I think, sort of summarising everything. But yeah. No, are you getting fussy, mate? No, waking up. Hello, friend. Oh yeah, big fart. Get it out. I'll leave that there and go and attend to the boy.